a TOAT in its most simple form is a certificate to tell you about the history of a painting. At the moment, if you find a painting and you want to know about its history, you're resorted to looking at broken stickers from various auctioneers, from various dealers, and trying to find out the history of the painting, which is provenance gold and the most important bit of a painting, really. So we've decided to squish all that into an easy-to-use bundle, if you like. On the back of a painting now, that is just a certificate to tell you it's a genuine painting by me. If you go to that code, so when you buy the painting, I'll take some photographs of you holding the painting and some photos of the front of the painting, and you'll be able to go online, scan that, and say, it was bought by this person at this show on this date. Here's a photo of them holding it. And any other stories that the artist may have about how that painting was created and how it came to be. So when you come to want to sell or trade that painting, the next owner can do a little scan and register themselves as the new owner. And then later in its life, you can go back onto that web page or whatever it looks like when the technology has evolved and say, this painting was sold on this date, and this date. These are the people that have owned it. This is how much it's gone up in value, which is a key part of the provenance of a painting. So we took that idea. So you can do quite a few funky things with that if you're going to register the kernel of that information on a blockchain, but you've still got these photos and videos and much more information than you would get from the standard certificate of ownership. So we took that idea and thought, how can we have a bit more fun with it? And we came up with the TOAT sketch. So when I'm creating a larger painting, I'll do an awful lot of these A3 sketches. So I go out into the wild, set an easel up, and codify most of my ideas in these A3 sketches. So they're on hardboard, canvas covered hardboard, and I'll set up all my oil paints and my en plein air rig, and I'll paint some pictures and work out compositions, figures, all the things that I think are going to make a bigger painting better. Sometimes the sketches are just as good as the big stuff. Sometimes they're better. And it seems a shame just to have them all in a big pile. I don't really sell my little sketches anymore. And I thought it would be great to have smaller paintings, entry-level investments. The definition of an investment is something that goes up in value over time, so you could make money with it. Well, let's have them as trading cards. So you buy one and you can immediately list it on my website for more than you paid for it. And the idea is all the totes are going to be on my website. If people want to trade in them, you obviously have it on your wall. You've got a lovely oil painting on your wall, just like a normal oil painting. But the tote on the back will allow you to work out who owns it. When you want to trade it, you send it back to me. I'll verify it's real, check there's no damage to it, and I'll send it to the next owner. You can then trade it again. You can then trade it again. You can then split perhaps. And you've got that much quicker history going on around the same painting. And hopefully everyone's going to make a little bit of money. It's going to be an awful lot of fun. So it's art trading dragged into the 21st century. It should be quick. It should be fun. It should be relatively inexpensive. And again, we've made that possible with the addition of our little totes. So these are called TOAT Sketches. They just apply to the A3s. I'm going to release a maximum of 30 a year. They're all completely individual. They're all completely different. They've all got completely different stories attached to them. 2 of them are sold this evening. So, yeah, we've launched it tonight, and it's the start of a really interesting trade.